better. Saturday morning, got the coffee brewing, drip coffee going on. Got some cereal happening. Yeah, the Etsy people, they're just the bestest. You know, they're just rad. I guess most of them are artistically inclined or something. I'm feeling at home there, you know. Yeah, I'm Kimono-sans on Etsy, and they're just rad. They're just rad. Yeah, a chap overnight, you know, and he says, "Hey, check this band out." Cool. I was just, what? Okay. Rad. They're called Wet Leg. That is rad. Based out of the Isle of Wight.
Mommy, Daddy, look at me. I went to school and I got a degree. All my friends call.
Alright, let's get this cereal happening. Yeah, man, I'm checking this out. I'll check it out a bit later on too. Yeah, I've got to get this day started. Let's do this. This cool indie rock band. They're rad. I like them. Because last night I had a few accessories in accessories, and I go, "Oh, I'm drunk right now. Can you hang on? I'll give you the freight costs on tomorrow." And I said, and I just put a listing of a link to what I'm listening to, and he goes, "That's rad." But check this out. I was listening to this bird, IMY2. That one. So they're rad. Yeah. This bird's great too. Oh yeah, I know. Freaking Asian. Yeah, this bird here.
Would you like us to assign someone to worry your mother?
Yeah. Oh god, I need some more coffee so I can wake up enough. Yeah, this lot here, Maisie Star. God, they're just rad. That's the song, Maisie Star. But these cover people are what's that name? IMY2. Oh. Yeah, oh, they're great. They're just great too. So again, well, the band, you know. Yeah. But this is nighttime stuff. This is when I've had a few too many drinky poos and feel sad. But now, can't do that. Got to I'm gonna have a good day today. Yeah. Let's make this happen. Let's do this, Rich Piano. 9 o'clock already now, just in the middle of a dream. Knocking down another house over there. Alright, I'll figure I'll change this bloody battery now. Just in case that happens again. Keep that one as a secondary. Alright, let's do this. Battery carrier's off. Right, let's make it happen. Righty-ho. There's the old battery, and there's the frickin' new one. Looks all happy. Didn't even check the frickin' levels of the distilled water. Oh, whatever. It'll be alright. This is Japan. They're all artisans. Right then. Now, let's see if I can keep that bastard out of gear. You gotta pop the clutch in order to get this thing going. Let's see if this battery actually works. Bam! There we go. Alright. Now, let's continue on with this very day. Houston, we have a problem. God. Might have to head back to base and wait a few hours. Shit. Dog. Well, apparently there's going to be a let up in the rain between 12 and 1-ish, 2-ish. and went from 100% to weather report here to 0 between 12 and 1ish, and now it's gone from 100% to 60%. So I figured I'd have one of those power naps, and got the old overalls on there. It's raining. Anyways, so I have a bit of a power nap, and I wake up, and I wake up to this. I open my eyes and all I see is this, and I go, hi. Antique dealers sure do love the rain. Any antique dealer on Hudson Street could tell you that. Okay, boys, you hold down the fort. I'm off. Yes, sir. Okay, hold down the fort with you, mate. Alright, yeah, good. Righto, let's go. Oh, to get that done, I had to remember all my days in the special forces and getting all my stolen valor demerit points. Well, actually, I wasn't in the SAAS. I was in the well, if you take off the 2 S's, that's where I should be. That's not bad, eh? Oh, genius. I love my whip. Actually, years ago, I'm in this city centre backpack. That's where I met Elizabeth. Actually, at the pub. Still friends with her to this day. What am I telling you? And I was playing chess with her friend, and I said some witty shit, and I go, God, I love my whip. And this bloke's walking past me and turns around and goes, only half the time. I go, oh, fuck. Half whip. God, I had a good time there. Right then, let's make this happen. So, anyways, here I am in the steeps of Afghanistan. These blokes, so we ran out of ammunition. It's really fucked. So we thought, alright, what should we do? Just go kamikaze or just give up? And half of us were saying, fuck it, let's just go kamikaze. And half of us were saying, they got some pretty decent pita bread and shit. And I'm like, so it was up to me, and I go, I don't know, fuck it, let's get some pita bread, And because we were down to eating bully beef and ants and shit. Honey ants weren't bad. Anyways, so here they are torturing me, right? And they go, tell us your commander name. And I'm like, fuck off. And they go, and they just keep beating the shit out of me. And they just keep asking me, tell us your commander name, or whatever, And I go, fuck off, dickhead. And they just kept fucking beating me, And turns out they got some squelchings on the radio, on the airwaves. It turns out that they found out that the nickname we had for our commander was "Fuck off, dickhead." Kojima. Maybe one of my mates is watching this. The big camera. Yeah, we used to go there sometimes and spend as long as we could on the those massage chairs until we got kicked off. Yeah, they were ready. Alright then, now I don't want to be doing this speed, so what I'm going to do, there we go. Okie dokie, now let us journey on. That's better. Oh, it's actually surprisingly clear. I had no idea what the weather was like at the destination. Looking good. Alright. There you go. So last night I was at the supermarket, and I wonder if anyone out there knows, because I took a picture of this stuff, and I actually texted Exy, and I wanted to know what this stuff was. I knew it was from Australia, and I knew it was, I asked, is this kangaroo meat, and she gets back to me right away and says, no, it's like cow leg, you know, leg of cow or something. I don't know. Is that like? Because I said that it seems that you get quite a bit for, you know, a decent price. So is that like for stewing or something? Really, is that like a real tough meat? And it's not for like, it's not like a normal steak kind of thing. Is that right? Does anyone know? No one's listening to this shit. No one. Figured I'd get out and have a bit of a walkie poos, a bit of a stretchy wetchy. Yes. This is Kiyama. Roadside stop, and that's a light. And that thing over there is red. Who gives a shit? God. Lousy content. Great content for Barebugyo, and that's a crow up there. Ah, that's better. Hop out and have a bit of a walkie poos. Yeah, it's Kiyama, meaning tree mountain. There you go. Yama meaning mountain. Like Fujiyama. Like that. Oh, look at that. The old EV quick charging point. Wonder if we can charge all our military transport vehicles. You know? We've only got, you know, boys, engineers, because we're all gonna get vaccinated. We're all gonna like go green in the military now. And how's this? How's this say? Right, the military's gonna sign that fucking sniffy poos. Okay, what am I signing? Oh, we're all gonna go green. Well, they're gonna go green. I'm not a part of that. By 2030 or something. And imagine this, right? When the transport boys, he goes up to these engineers and says, "Oh, so I gotta take all this transporty big machiney thing and take it up to all the boys at the front, on the front lines. But first we're going to do some field work, you know, training, all that, right?" And so this driver goes up to the engineers and says, "Where the fuck do I sit?" It's, you know, the cab's just got all these batteries all over the show, and they're heavy as shit. And they go, "Oh shit, we didn't figure about that one. Alright, well, how about you sit on top, get a bit of string and, you know, move the steering wheel. How about that? Oh, okay, I'll work that out." And so he goes, "Well, mate, this great big transport vehicle thing," he goes, "So I'm taking, the plan is I'm taking a whole bunch of, you know, MREs up to the boys, yeah?" "Yeah, okay, yeah, go on, we're busy building our trucks." And I go, "Yeah, but where the fuck do I put the food?" "Oh, maybe you should put it on top of it." "Oh, okay, yeah." So he puts it all on top, all the food, all the MREs, and they're falling all over the show and whatever. Haven't got enough straps. And so he's driving out in the field, and he calls up the lieutenant. He says, "Oh, Lieutenant, I run out of battery power. You got one of those EV charger bloody things around here?" He goes, well, not out in the field." They really thought this through. Well done, AOC, you fuckwit. Oh, let us just have some considerations. No more being silly. So, you know, I like the look of those electric motocross bikes. You know, they're pretty cool. Personally, I think if you're in a race, you can't kind of hear the dude that's close to you, and you're gonna have a few crashy poos. But they look pretty cool. But the thing is, there's been a few designs made, and some of them aren't exactly. There's Arita town there. Look at that. Arita is Yakimon or ceramics, famous for that. So these electric motocross bikes, you know, they're pretty cool and zip around. I reckon I'd have a blast on one of those. But see, the batteries themselves, like, they weigh like 40 pounds or something, you know, it's like nearly 20 kilos or some shit. And so the thing is, the rigs themselves, they're basically a sturdy downhill mountain bike kind of thing, you know. So how heavy are they? About 20 kilos maybe, you know, like the real strong ones, and dual suspension type of thing. And so that battery is pushing just that, and it's got wheels, you know, because it makes it easier to push the bastard, right? So these dickheads, you know, banging on about greening completely the military and all this shit. I don't know why it's military day for me. I'm not military. Yeah. Anyways, you know, what the fuck? Kind of, how many of these 40-pound bloody bastards? Whatever. See, the technology is really advanced with these motocrossy electric ones these days. So, but the power output, you know, some of them have got some real serious power or capabilities, but the fucking weight of these things, and you know, you ever seen a car being hit by one of those with those battery things in them? You're driving a bomb. Anyways, I always drive a bomb, but I mean a different type of bomb. And you know, so the amount of fucking batteries you need to have just to move like heavy vehicles and all this sort of shit is just fucking stupid. I mean, who's in control? You know, that's fucking old sniffy poos there. And you know, just imagine how heavy's a fucking tank? Like 60 tons or 80 tons, 50 tons? I don't know. Fully armed. You know, how the bloody hell are you going to move that? Oh, we're just going to get rid of all the tanks. Okay, what about jet fighters? Oh, we'll get rid of them. We'll just use, you know, those UAV things. Oh, okay, how are you going to get food to the troops? You know, we'll have to use troops. Oh, God. Oh, can't help them all. Oh, that's Karatsu right there. Karatsu's beautiful. Karatsu Castle, been there. Yep. What's that? Karatsu Kunchi Festival. That's cool. Yes. What's that? Takashima Hizen Bridge in Karatsu City. What's it? What? Nagoya Castle Museum, Karatsu City. Nagoya's over there. And Karatsu's over there. That's Japan. Oh, of course, shit, what was I thinking? Right, Yobuko Squid, Karatsu City. Alright, what's that? Oh, that was nice. The Mikaeri Waterfall in Karatsu City. Alright. What have we got here? The Village of the Secret Kilns. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That's Imari City. Yeah, Imari, and Arita are very close. The cities are very close to each other, and they're very famous for their ceramics. It's at Okawachiyama. Right, and there's Arita Yakimono, meaning ceramics. There's Arita Porcelain Park, Arita Town. Oh, wow. Hey, I think Exie and I went to Arita years ago, didn't we? We didn't go to that. What's going on here? Oh, alright. What's that? The Arita Porcelain Fair. Arita Town. That looks awesome. We've been there, yeah. Yep, we were there. Alright. Takeo Hot Springs in Takeo City. Where the hell's Takeo? I don't know. Takeo City's there. Alright. Oh, okay, there's Arita. Tolls, okay, Sassuolo's down there. I've got a military base down there. Back to the Navy base down there. They're a laugh when they come into town. God, what a laugh, those blokes. Ureshino Hot Springs in Ureshino City. Wow, that was nice. We've got the Yutoku Inari Shrine in Kashima City. Actually, all this nonsense I'm talking right now, you'll find that this is, alright, here's where I am situated in Japan, alright, so you're right up the top there in the north, Hokkaido, and you got Honshu, alright, and you got Shikoku, and we're in right now in Kyushu, and sort of halfway down, something like that. No one cares, no one's listening to this shit. Right then, what do we got here? Takezaki crab dishes. Alright. Shidayaki no Sato Museum, Ushino City. That was cool. Tenzan Resort in Saga City. I'm not far from Saga now, actually. Taku Confucius Temple in Taku City. Never heard of that. Saga Castle, History Museum, Saga City. Right on. The castles are awesome. I've been to many. Shimabara Castle. Shit. Have a look up. Have a look that up. God, have a look that up. What? And check out Kumamoto Castle. Fantastic. Saga International Balloon Fiesta. Oh, that groovy. Right, moving on. On the tour, I'm a tour guide now. Furuyu. This is awesome. Mate of mine and I, we jumped in summertime. It was crazy humid. We met this girl, and she showed us around the town. She's got a shop there, and we went out a meal there and all that. And we jumped in the river systems. And in the winter time, we've got this like a bus stop, and they've got all these hot springs, right? And a big dam up there, and walk up to that, and they've got these pipes where there's fresh mountain spring water. Oh, it's delish. And we jumped in the water there and had a right good swimmy poos. That was fantastic, you know. And haven't seen that bloke in a while, and I text him every now and again, you know. When you got married. Sometimes I say to him, "So you divorced yet?" He goes, "Not yet." Oh, good dude. Furuyu. So it's called Furuyu no Sato. And Kumanokawa Hot Springs. That's a great place, man. Yeah. Stay in there if you're gonna come to Japan. It's between Saga. It's there. There's the Saga's over there, and Fukuoka over there, and yeah, in the mountains. It's bloody fantastic. God, you know, it's when it's so humid. Actually, summer's just about past. Yeah. And you jump into that river system, which is there. God. Anyways, what do we got here? Chikugo River, Shokai Kyo Bridge in Saga City. Yep, I've crossed that. Kawakami Valley in Saga City. What do we got here? Kinryu Park in Saga City. Hold on. What do we got here? Yoshinogari Historic Park in Kanzaki City. Yoshinogari Town. So there's heaps of stuff to do in Kyushu, yeah? What do we got here? Kunenan Hermitage. I think I've seen that. No. A different one. There's one up actually near that springs I was just telling you about. Kanzaki City. I've never been. Right, what do we got here? Dongulimura. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of a moment. That's one of my daughter's favourite places. Come on, I just have to hard up there. She loves the ice cream there. Yeah, that's up on the mountain too. Yeah, just past that. Mitsuse Loop Bridge. That's cool. You go through the Mitsuse Tunnel. Fucking fantastic. Saga City. What do we got here? Ochuzu Waterfall in Tosu City. And see, they're all jumping in the water there. And what have we got here? Daikozenji Temple. Zen Temple. It's an hotel. Kiyama Town. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a special place. Right. Right, time to go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we went there and in the winter time, and you know, snow everywhere up in the mountains over there. And I tell you, I don't like when people throw snow at you and it gets all down your neck and stuff. And I gave leeway there, you know. As soon as we get out of the car, I just feel this boof, you know. And she threw snowballs at me. Yeah, we toured around there together, and we've done that before. She's been there quite a number of times. Yeah, we had a good time there. Good memories, good memories. Yes. Right, let's do this. There we go. There's one of those big sign things that tells you where to go and the colour codings. Now, I'm going to the blue. I've got to follow the blue track. It'll come up a bit soon. Yeah, I mentioned this before that, see, that it veers off to the left, but I want to go to the right. And but you just got to have faith in it, because they have swirly whirlies and stuff. So you just got to follow it anyway, which I kind of didn't do one time, and I had to pull a bit of an Australian, but we won't delve too much into that. Yeah. But anyways, lose some more stolen Bella Demerit points on that maneuver. Yeah, anyways, so you just gotta sort of have faith in it. See, here it comes again, this big signy whiny. So mine's the blue one, but I want to go to the right. But see, what pisses me off is it doesn't indicate that it's going to have a swirly whirl. Alright, so it's all kind of wishy-washy, but you sort of got to have faith in the wishy-washy. Could be possibly maybe. Yeah. Well, next up on the journey, with any luck, we'll see some Trailer Park Boys style. There's one. Piss jugs. Yes, there's one. Yeah, see, I should be a tour guide. There's a piss jug right there. What's that yellow stuff in? Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Actually, I think that was just a discarded coffee. What the fuck? I just saw a goat over there on the canal. On the canal, not in. God, what a horror show that would be. Right then, now. Right, we're going to follow this route here. Trailer Park Boys style. Driving in Japan tips by ABAREBUGYO. If you can avoid it, don't drive on the weekends. God. Yeah. So I took the payway because the way I figure it, a mate of mine actually said, "Oh, don't just take the normal road," which this is the normal road. But the way I figure it, by the time you stop, start, and all your gasoline, I think, shit, yeah, you're probably better off taking the payway. Less incidences. God, I'm trying to say that 3 times. Trying to justify it. Anyways, yeah. I guess if it wasn't the weekend, it wouldn't be so bad. But especially if it's raining, because a lot of people, just get on their scoots or on the bicycles. So yeah, if it's bad weather, weekend. Cookie. Life tips by ABAREBUGYO. Don't be like ABAREBUGYO. Captain's log. Stargate. Saturday. I was just checking out my email-y things. And a bloke there on Etsy is interested in some one saw apparently. But says he might be interested in getting 2, so that'd be cool. So this is a reminder for me to get back to him on that one, and I'll be at the warehouse a bit later this afternoon if all goes to plan, and I'll be able to check it out then. So that's that. They're rad, they're savage. Yes, so that's a reminder for me to do that. So it's not a real big day for me today. Most of the work got done yesterday, and that was, God, shit. shit. I was actually going to spend time at the beach just talking about all the shit I had to go through in the last week. Oh my god, it was like 4 in the morning. I'm freaking exhausted, and I'm just throwing up in the sink at the warehouse. And I'm saying to myself, prior to that, you know, I'm good to go for some light duties. Yeah, I don't know. Typical me, you know, some tragic event and I just fall off the freaking rails and drink myself in well, I didn't end up in jail this time, so that's good, you know. There's always a positive side there, right there. So anyways, I was like, I was just effed, and I was like, effed, it's alright, I've got to get back to the ranch and pass out somewhere. And so 4 in the morning, dark as, hop in the rig, turn key, nothing. Turns out they had my lights on, but I didn't realise until later on that I actually had the high beams on, and the battery wasn't so good. I changed it just this morning. Yeah, I think I showed that. Anyways, got to do a manoeuvre. Oh, turns out that I'm actually early. So, I'm like, still got another half hour to wait. So, it's 45 minutes early. I didn't know what time they started setting up. So, what do you do when you got like half an hour to blow? You go to a Japanese fishing shop. Suli. Is that ya? I don't know, kanji. Suli no ya? Suli ya? Ah, shit, I don't know. Ya is a shop. I don't know kanji. Anyways, Suli, that's what that says, meaning fishing. So, let's have a look at that. So, any of you dudes need some fancy pants, brand new Japanesey fishing stuff, and you're like rich as shit, you could help put food into my guts. Oh my god, look at this frickin' joint. Bloody huge. Shimano. Look at this. It's frickin' huge. All the fishing things. Some blokes out there have got their bicycles and they're about to go. There's some great river systems around here. Shit, they look right. 180 bucks, Christ. I can't afford those. God, they're right, eh? Yeah, some blokes out there, they've got their bicycles, so I'm sure they'll, and their fishing-y roddy things. I bet they're off to go to the river around here. Yes. Geez, I've got some good stuff here. Bloody hell. Shimano. Yes. Let's go and have a look at the fishing-y things. Sometimes you're not allowed to film in places, so if I don't know, whoa, what have we got here? I do declare, they are rods and more rods, and like 50 metres of rods. By God, this joint is awesome. That's cool. Overhead fishing roddy holdery. Oh, that guy. God. Oh my god. What's that? Super long cast one diving pencil. Let me check that out. Super long cast one knock diving pencil. Hey, there you go. Look at all this stuff. Geez, it's probably got a battery operator or something. Shit. Fishing's not cheap. Look at this. It's like over 20 bucks just for that. Oh, shit. Delicious. I should get into fishing. I was actually on the way down here. I was thinking, you know what? I was talking to a young guy in Karoon there when I was walking around. And he said, he's fishing for bass. Sea bass or some bloody thing, he said. It was in the river. Anyways, and I thought, shit, he looks like he's having a good time. So I figured maybe I should get into fishing, because I'm poor as shit, and if you catch one, you can get food and stick it in your guts. Hey, how's it going? 初めてこのお店見ました。Cool. All kinds of freaking lures. Alright, what kind of freaking thingy is that one? See, I would have to learn about the types of fish. I'd end up eating a freaking fugu fish or whatever without slicing and dicing it. That bloke back there seemed to be very interested in me, eh? I don't mean in an American freaking Californian way. I mean, because I'm cool as shit. That's why. Oh. Lures anyone? Yeah, around me, there's because I'm right by the sea, so there isn't, like, there's sort of rivers, but there's no real, I've never seen any big fish pulled out of those things, so it's more like fishing at the sea, or having a tricked out boat. Hate boats. But I do know an area between where I'm at and the city where blokes they fish there. They're regularly there, so it must be a good spot. And they go for the Suzuki fish and other ones, I don't know. I saw a bloke actually standing in this river, or this estuary or whatever. God, that's a good word. And he was pulling them out, like some big bastards, you know. I don't know what kind of fish they were, but as far as I understand it, digital scale. Yes. This is rad. Look at all this stuff here. Look at that. Worm chunk paint. If the fish don't like it, spike it. So that must be, that's real English, so that must be from, there you go, Georgia. Alright, there you go. So there's a lot of, I presume there's a lot of foreign stuff around here. As far as I understand it, like the new fishing reels that come out are highly coveted. Yeah, see, that's what old dudes do. They, this stuff. That's what old dudes do. They go fishing. Yes. Hey, this is freaking fishing heaven. How long have I got? Plenty of time. Oh, there's a cheapie. $18. That'd be my starter kit. I've got some fishing rods in Australia in the back of the ute. Yeah, can't get back to Australia. How's that? Oh, that's a cheapie too. See, that's about, what would that be? About $15. Oh, plus your tax. Yes. I think the further I'm going, they're getting more expensive. Oh shit! Look at these things. Yeah. Does not work out for me. There's a particular. Alright, so currently 8,000. Each one of these things Sunday for Sunday going would work out to be $584 US. Yes, so my starter kit. There is a cheap one there. Yeah. That one there, it'll work out to be nearly $12. Slight difference. Alright, there you go. So this is the rich dude section. Oh shit, they're getting even more expensive than that. These bloody things over here. Catch jaws of that fucking thing. This shop is rad, and I'm not even a fisherman, or a good one. Yeah, I've caught a few. I've caught trout and landlocked salmon. Oh, that looks rad. Landlocked salmon in New Zealand years ago, and that was with a lure. But this other bloke was using a fly fishing style. Japanese bloke, and he was with this. What was she, New Zealander or was she Australian? And they were together, and here's me, an Australian bloke with a Japanese girl, and we're all fishing together. That's fantastic. God, that guy could fish. He's just pulling them out of the water. I'm like, hey, I got two, and he goes, oh, that's enough for me. And off he goes back there and start cooking them. What's all this stuff? What's fishing line. These blokes sure do take the fishing seriously, don't they? God. Not near it on. Oh, this is bait. Alright. Yeah. Let's get away from this section. Shit, this looks like the popular section. Alright, that's all your... What do you call those little connectory things? Oh god, I've forgotten. Never heard of this brand. Look at all these different brands. I don't know what the hell is it. I mean, I've looked at some of this stuff, but it's fantastic. Shit, that's all these floats, alright. Those connectory things again. God damn it. This is freaking fishing heaven. Yeah, I've never been very lucky as a fisherman, but that salmon and that trout that I caught in New Zealand, that was fantastic. I barbecued those things. Some people might want to have me executed for actually fishing, but I think it's quite natural, really. Yeah, see what I've got it in for you? Yeah, see, this is what old dudes do. I'm not exactly an old dude. Swivel, that's right. Swivels, there you go. I'm an idiot. Well, duh.
ご来店中のお客様に整理のご案内を申し上げます。ただいま当店におきましては10月の2日日曜日までリラックバスクリアランスセールを開催いたしております。
It's a Jugatsu Fitsuka. What's that? We've got the second day of October. Yeah. Itsuka. It's Beauty's birthday. Shit. Gonna have to try and find a way to finance a present. Yes. Itsuka means the 5th. Oh, these early bags of them. Shit, yeah. Never short for an esky around here. I want to use them for beer. More? More? Yeah. The brand name's Igloo. Rad. Where's Teddy? Oh, he's got something on that bloke's got a long rod. God, is that sounding untoward? Oh, he's caught something. Yeah, this is what old dudes do. Two of them at the same time. Not the biggest units though, were they? Yeah, there's a vast variety of fish in this land. I only go for salmon because it's all I know really. And, some of them I don't like the taste of. Some of them don't seem to like the taste of me, but so I just stick with that. But God, you go into these fish markets. I've never been to a major one, but you go into some of these fish markets and it's like, bloody hell. Clamping the rock. I don't know. Alright, I better I'll head back and start to untie my unit and then get back into it. Right on. Yes. This is just rad. That's better. Yes, those blokes are great back there. They come out and unload your stuff and have a right good laugh and a joke and what the hell is this thing? I'm like, it's Marilyn Monroe's and I'll get to that in a second, hang on. See this? They actually flash their stuff, look at that. 169 yen for regular. Alright, regular fuel, you got premium, which is more expensive, right? Then you got your regular. And 169 yen. See, the Americans, and for good reason, I'm not having a go at them, for bloody good reason, they're all snotty because of what they're paying. But they're still paying way under what you pay here, you know? Fucking raid the Bastille, I say. Yeah. God damn. You know, it's like $60 to, well, not American, not $45 or something to fill this little rig. This little unit. Are you kidding me? You know? I'm not saying go and murder more people, more innocent people in some land. You know, but just the dickhead policies. Ah, that's what it's about. The dickheaditudinal policies. Like the dickhead that's signing all the bills. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's signing. How about that bloke, right? The first day in office, you know, his mind just goes, oh, sign this fucking thing. What's this? Oh, it's millions of dollars are going to Pakistan for gender studies programs. Okay, that one got shut down. That's serious. That's the fucking shit they're going on about. So they closed down this pipeline. All right. Now this particular pipeline was designed to bring in shale oil. Is it? Down from Canada or something. Anyways, right. Okay. For environmental reasons, right? They shut it down. Okay. So I'm into the environment. I love that shit. I'm out there all the time, right? So it turns out that they actually already and still do bring the shale oil in via rail, alright? So they cite environmental reasons. Now the people that were involved, like, they actually know what they're doing. But making the check out the, oh man, I missed that beautiful shot of a guy driving along this what do we call it, got to get my wits about me here. A canal over there, beautiful, there's rice fields. Right on. Anyways, so it turns out that the people that are involved know what the fuck they're doing in this with the pipeline. Turns out that pipeline was designed to replace the way they're bringing shit in now, alright? Via rail. Now they say that it's far more efficient, environmentally friendlier because it's underground, and safer because it's underground. Alright? But they fucking signed it, you know, just killed it anyways. It killed a whole shit ton of jobs. Here's this fucking dickhead. He's just signing away people's fucking lives, you know? Yeah, that's the truth. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Getting back to what I was talking about earlier, that shit about greening the military. That's why I was banging on about the military all morning. Just thinking about it, you know? They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. And, you know, like I say, I love green shit, alright? But if it's practical, if it's possible, you know, these pie in the sky dickheads, they're just like signing fucking bills. There you go, you know, sign away people's lives. And they're doing it in Canada too, you know. They cancel people's the truckers' bank accounts, and they give $1 million to all these fucking LGB dudes to run around and have sex with your children, you know. Fucking hell, seriously, that's what's happening. And anyways, so they're banging on about they're gonna green the military. Well, alright. So what's your actual plan? That's all bamboo, right, eh? What's your actual plan? How do you make that shit? How do you make it work? How do you make those machines? Do they work? The science. The science. Listen to the science. Yeah, you get that? Like, hello, McFly. These people are not legitimately in government. They are not. And everyone fucking knows it. Now, is that old rad unit? I'm on, that's Kiyama over there, and I'm on the other side of it. Oh, where I was before. Oh, those old units, are they? Old units. Yes, scoots are fantastic. Right, now let's just lock all of this up. And, yes. Right, what are we going to do here? Oh, she's raining slightly. Yeah. Empty boxes. Right then, now what we're going to do, a bit of sun at least, getting rained on. Yeah, you know, a lot of things tick me off, they really do, because I've got so many fucking apes that are running the show, and they're living large, you know, and they're just fucking bad people, like evil fucking people. Especially walking here, aren't I? Just evil bad people. La 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 la. I haven't got the heart to tell that lady her dress is sitting and half of it's out the door. Alright then. Now what we're going to do is just relax for a while and try not to think too much about just how fucked everything is. That's pretty groovy. I got this tour group thing going on. The three buses there. That'd be alright to join one of them, wouldn't it? A whole stack of babes. Like Dumb and Dumber. Hi guys. we need some guys to drive us to San Francisco and be our masseuses or whatever. They're like, oh, you might find some people in town. Good laugh. I could have sworn one of those birds was checking me out. Yeah. Doesn't happen too often these days. It used to. Okie cocky. Well, a few more hours and yeah, I haven't got too much to do, just gonna a few more hours and then I can kick back. Okie dokie. Oh shit, I didn't lock up all my shit, and look, everything's still here. Isn't that amazing? Hey, not in our shit old countries. No. See, I told you, driving on a Saturday. Bloody hell. This is, I don't know, you might see this in California all the time with freaking 5 lanes or whatever they got. 6 lanes then? I don't know. Yeah, this is Kyushu, man. What's going on here? Everyone must want to live here because I'm here, you know? It's ridiculous. You know? Anyways, I felt like I was in Le Mans or freaking Bathurst or bloody Indianapolis or something, as I had to enter this lane. This is supposed to be the slow lane, and everyone's going all Peter Brock on us. Didn't he slam into a tree? God, die doing what you love. Anyways, seems like we're coming into a bit of weather now, but it's bloody beautiful over there. So, yes, I did talk about a few things, and some people get all snotty and get on TikTok and have a fucking rage and go, you know. I'm like, hang on a second, you know, put down your hormone blockers for a second, put down your antidepressants for a moment, would you please, and come up with a, you know, let's sit down and come up with a serious and real solution. Get on TikTok, have a radio, and teach you about intersectionality or some fucking shit. Yeah, good on him. Odin's man. Oh well. Now we must continue. Okie dokie, soldier on. Just got a really good view of that mountain over there, but unfortunately that barrier's in the way. You just saw the cloud cover over it, and beautiful. Wow, a real formidable looking thing it was. Yes, unfortunately that barrier has prevented that particular view. Somewhat. Yeah, sort of still see it, but shan't do Anyways, alright. Oh, God, this day is still going. I've been at this particular mission for many days now. Yeah, and I wasn't exactly in the best of condition in the beginning. In the beginning, there was. Yeah, so the mission's going to continue like that. Oh my God, sis. I don't think I'm going to back it down a bit and just cruise, man. For some strange reason. I don't know if it's got something to do with all the water on the road or whatever. This section of road is way louder. Talk about road noise. Oh, there's a mountain hawk over there, see that? There you go. Saw one back there earlier. They love it here because it's the thermals they get off the overpass. It's very radical. Oh God. Yeah, the road noise. Quite a remarkable difference from what it was way back there. Thanks. Anyways, yeah, this time of year. Well, actually, it's coming into summer and coming out of summer. This is the coming out of summer for those for posterity reasons. So I might be watching this in the way future going, my God, who was that ABAREBUGYO guy? I mean, what a fucking legend. Anyways, now, yeah, people say I'm too modest, you know, which obviously they're correct. Okay, now, coming out of, look at that beautiful, the misty, cloudy things. Back. Coming out of summer, which is now when the rain, you get a lot of rain coming in, like real heavy thunderstorms, all this sort of stuff, and the temperature is vastly different, yeah? And it's like survivable, you know, and it's kind of like when you're coming into summer and you're coming out of summer. Look at that mountain range over there. The beach is just over that one. There's like a period of a couple of weeks where it's just really, really blissful. And yeah, it's this place. The weather absolutely dictates your life, your lifestyle, everything. Yeah, it's truly, you know, like when I think of, you know, Queensland, Australia, there they say, oh, beautiful one day, perfect the next. I've experienced that stuff. Yeah. That's what we generally tell bad people we don't like when we're in Victoria in the hope they'll piss off. No, not true. But here the weather is so like volatile. It's like a roller coaster. You know, you go from those winters, man. Bloody hell. Don't like them. And the you know, not just a few days ago kind of thing. You know, the tremendous humidity, ghastly stuff. Big difference. Alright, so we're going to hit this toll booth. Hang on. That's better. Nice, cool. Suzuki, is that right? Yeah, Suzuki means cool. It's kind of cool now, yeah. That's nice. It's good up here. It's just so much more Suzuki, yeah, than it is like in town or whatever like that. You're gonna see these beautiful rice fields how they all shooting up and doing their ricey thing over here momentarily. It's quite peaceful around here, so I don't feel so, my mind doesn't feel so compelled, look at that, to be so pissed off about just how fucked everything is. And hey, yeah, hello. And you know, with all these other stalking and with just how all these bad people are running it into the ground and having a right good laugh doing it. Yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier. Here I am talking about this stuff again in the peaceful area when they're like shutting down the Canadian truckers' bank accounts. Yeah. So if you destroy all the trucking industry, how are you gonna eat? Duh, McFly. Oh, you can't help these apes. Doesn't matter what you say. It's just mouth noises. That's all. Yep. I'd say put me in charge as world prez for like just 6 months. Give me a go. All right. Yes. Could be like Carl Schwab or whatever his name is. Well, we're gonna, you know, he's out. Oh, don't hit that dragonfly. Buddhist in training. There you go. You know, he's outrightly saying that they just want to slaughter 6.5 billion people. Yeah, that's is that his name, Carl Schwab or whatever? How about you elect yourself first, mate? You know these creatures. This time of year you get loads of frogs on the road, so you gotta. I'm just like the other night. I'm just dodging the frogs all over the place. What the hell is that got to do with it? Anyways, just gotta watch out. But, you know. So these filthy people that want to exterminate us all, not all of us, but they're not promoting sacrificing themselves. Yeah, look at all these slew of tactics in order to exterminate you. Yeah, this is true. But so they bring it on incrementally, push and push and push, and then when the apes go they pull back, and then they push and push and push. Yeah. What do you think all these wanton proxy wars and shit are about, eh? Keep poking the bear, keep poking them. They call them the paper dragon, you know, all this shit. Yeah, they don't seem to get involved themselves. But then, so wrong. Ah, that's better. Figured I'd just come here and kick back. Actually, I've got some lovely green tea in the rig. Had to go and pick up some chairs for a mate of mine. He, good bloke, that one. I don't mind, yeah, good bloke. He's, he needs me, I'm there. Anyways, right, let's get some of this gorgeous, oh, there's an empty one down there. This is awesome stuff. Yes, authentic green tea. That's what you should get into. Yep, none of this crap in it. Just tea leaves crushed up and with water or whatever they do to make this fancy stuff. Ah, that's better. I think I said a bit earlier that this place is so calming that it doesn't make me think about all the shit that's going on in the world, but I know so much shit that's going on in the world. You know, this is just a bit. What I was talking about with incremental things. Well, let's just have a look at the time. Take a wild guess, would you? It's, let's see now. 5:20. Yes. It's what I was expounding upon. Was sworn that woman just drove by. This incremental thing I was talking about. Let us examine, shall we? Recently, there's been a lot of noise about poking Iran and bombing their nuclear facility, saying that it's utilised for enriching uranium to the degree that it can highly enriched uranium for nuclear weapons and to use those. And they're saying, which is the usual shtick, sort of, nah, man, we're just using this for, low-grade uranium for peaceful purposes. And then what do they call those dudes? The international frickin' whoever's for proliferations or whatever. There you go. Can we have a bit of a look-see? And so it goes on like this sort of thing. All this kind of stuff. And it's like, I personally think they are building these types of things, but I sort of think that they're more focused upon defence, because it's kind of like, if some dudes over there got a whole load of nukes and they're saying, and those dudes over there, which they're mates, and they're going, you say to them, hey, you got nukes? It's like these dudes are saying, oh, you're saying that you will make a nuke and nuke that dude, right? Did I really say that? Right? And so this dude's saying, no, you can't have nukes, and this dude's saying, no, we don't want you to have nukes. And this dude is like, so you're allowed, in your framework of mind, you're allowed to have nukes, and you're right, sort of ish, and all these other dudes have got nukes, but we're not allowed to have nukes. Yes. So let us have a look at this. There has been a lot of noise, incrementally so, about this uranium enriching planty whatevers in the mountains, secured in the mountains of Iran. So there's been talk about bombing the shit out of it so that they can't get highly enriched uranium and they'll build the bomb, because the bomb's kind of shit. Anyways, so there's been a lot of talk about that going on over the years. Now, let us have a brief examination of... I just pirated the movie just last week. It's been out for, a few months or whatever? I don't know. So I had a few drinky poos. I'm watching this movie Maverick, okay? Figure, I'll get around, I'll watch the bloody thing. Anyways, it's in order to see what, the bad people are trying to push. Anyway, so, isn't it strange? The enemy... Now, I don't know if they specifically said Iran. The enemy, right? Or the enemy facility is in the mountains, and we're going to have to fly up these F-16 bloody things. Why don't they fly the Raptors or the fucking 35s or whatever? Anyways, maybe that was explained. I don't know, in the script. So, and they had to chuck a love story in there, all that sort of shit. And have a whole bunch of diversity hires. The whole fucking Hollywood these days. Yeah. God, I haven't paid for a movie in like 20 years. Okay, so, here's the plot. We're gonna get a bunch of dudes together, teach them how to fly into this mountain thing, right? And bomb the shit out of this uranium plant thing. Yeah. Alright, this nuclear plant. Thingy, majig. Now, there's been a lot of noise over the years that the Americans and those dudes that run Hollywood want to fly in and bomb the shit out of Iran's nuclear... Hang on, is that putting two and two together? So basically, they push the apes, right, and chuck in all this, subversive frickin' whatevers. So, like having them watch advertising and get the apes more and more used to backing and supporting, like when they did the WMDs and they went in and fucking murdered how many innocent people in Iraq. So they're pushing this now. See, I know shit, damn straight. But so many apes would watch that movie and wouldn't even recognise that is what the political message is being pushed. No, it's just mouth noises. I'm making mouth noises to them right now. Huh? I don't know. A lot of them I just couldn't give a shit, But I reckon the Iranians might give a shit. Yeah. So, I've got an idea. How about we just be nice to people? Instead of poking Cuba, and poking China, and poking Russia, and poking Iran, and poking Syria, and poking Afghanistan, and poking Iraq, and poking Venezuela. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who gives a shit? No one's listening to this shit anyways. And those that are, just don't understand. Actually, what is it now, 428 loyal Ronin? I'm honoured that you're a part of this. Yes. So, you just keep watching me and you're going to see some awesome shit like this. And my Japanese mates are probably watching this and they're like, he called this shit? No! Ah, that's better. That's the word I was thinking of earlier. The subversive, subliminal message. That's it. Hello, McFly. Yeah. And the bad people say, well, you're not allowed to talk about stuff like this. Oh my God, sis. This wind is just delightful. Such a welcome delight. My. Oh, God. Like the humidity. If one has never been in the tropics, nothing but a year in the tropics will fix one would find. We all seem to be in a hurry to get home. God, look at that, eh? Just formidable fucking mountainy things. Oh, God. Yeah, if one has never actually lived or experienced the humidity of the Georgia, humidity in general, you know, yeah. Actually, if sometimes in years past, it's been so goddamn dreary that, say, you shower up, you put on some dry clothes, and you go outside and 5-10 minutes later you're saturated. God! Not really one for the humidity. I can deal with it, but you know. It's alright. Some Sanji. G meaning temple. Alright. We're gonna continue to cruise on. And the mission for today, at the very least, Gepu, the mission for today, at the very least, is finished. So that's good. And we lot continue to I'm just reading that sign there, what it's trying to tell me. Yeah. You lot just try to keep being good and hopefully see more and more people are waking up to what's going on. Yeah, that's a good thing. Even some people are just so far gone, we're trying to pull them back. Now, mate, come on, don't cut your dick off or whatever. Yeah, we've got to help humanity. Yeah, that's what we've got to do. We've got to help each other and try to understand who the bad people are and what they are trying to do. Oh, God, finally. That was a long bloody day. Yes. Hasn't completely ended yet. Oh, God, I can hear that evil cat over there. Oh, that's hard. He's bossing here. He's good. Shit. Oh, shit, there he is. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This might not work out too good. Luckily, see, a few days ago I didn't have any food for him. Oh, shit. And he wasn't very happy about it. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound too happy. Hello. Hi. No quick movements, whatever you do. Well, luckily I did buy a pack of food for him, so that's good. So I know that he knows that, so he's not going to tear me to bits. That's going to try to be all cutesy wootsy with me this time. Yeah, what's it? He'll be all cutesy. Because he wants that food. Okay, come on. Shit, there's the karate master's house right now. What's going on? He was setting up some netting or something the other day. I'm not sure what he was doing. There he is. Right in there. Hey, hello. Okie cookie. Now, let's get some, gonna have one of those. Let's get some food for that evil bloody thing right there. There he is, he's doing his exercise right now, isn't he? Yes, there he is, see? Doing his exercise right now. Okay, let's get some food for this evil cat. Karate Master's over there doing his exercise. He's a good bloke. He gives me some what's known as hasaku, which is an amanatsu, which is the like indigenous kind of sort of like an orange kind of thing. There you go. The mosquito's trying to get me. Oh, god damn. It's not freaking cats, it's mosquitoes, and god damn it. There's another one. Oh, I better get in. Better give him a bit more, or else he'll get all shitty with me tomorrow. Okay. And that will prove fatal. Hang on, see if I can brush off the mosquito.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.